Shalom, shalom, this is Kapaya, aka Pops, at GMS Chicago with another sit down. Before I get started, though, like always, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Kakwadash. To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, the elder bishops out of Connecticut, we want to send double honors because they do well. And hopefully, I hope this is edifying. Aqua, the pure and the true to listen, sincerely, chair to keep doing so, because the scorn us off the reprobate. 2/3 Israelites and 17 other nations who are in the midst of Jacob's trouble is going to get a whole lot worse. Anyway, you see the title. You see what this man DJ Trump is saying. Gaza could be Riviera of West Asia, okay? Trump, not a JOO meet. Trump says we'll take over Gaza Strip. World News. Happened about an hour ago. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning here, 3:30 in the morning here. Anyway, I'm going to let this play and put some scriptures to it. Now, this is what we do. We make the scriptures. We through the power of Yahweh Shai, we take the scriptures and show you the prophecies and how they match up, or the scenarios and how they match up. Okay.
He addressed reporters after a meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over the country's conflict with Palestinian group Hamas. Trump said Gaza's 2 million inhabitants should not return to the territory, which he referred to as a demolition site, and called for the permanent resettlement of Palestinians from Gaza to neighboring West Asian countries such as Egypt and Jordan. Trump said he is looking at long-term U.S.
You hear what he said? He's trying to move the people that's over there out. It's fine. We ain't got no problem with that anyway. But that's not those people's land to begin with. We're gonna bag it up just a little bit and let it play through again.
Palestinians from Gaza to neighboring West Asian countries such as Egypt and Jordan. Trump said he is looking at long-term U.S. ownership of Gaza, predicting that the Strip could become the Riviera of West.
Ownership. So this man DJ Trump has no problem. Like I said, they came over here from Portugal, Spain, and claimed this side, and now they want to try to say the people that was over here, the tribes of Gad, excuse me, Salaki, of Gad and Reuben wasn't here already, and this, that, and the other, and now they could be aliens in a foreign land. When they was here, they was the first people that was here. So okay, so he said ownership. Didn't say occupation, the ownership.
Asia.
Will own it and be responsible.
Looking at long-term U.S. ownership of Gaza, predicting that the Strip could become the Riviera of West Asia.
Will own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area.
The people of the area. You peep that? It only took them 1 minute. It only took 1 minute to get to that point. Peep that. Okay? So let's get to some scriptures, because I don't have to make this long at all. Let's go over here first. We're going to go to Habakkuk first. picking up about 5. I'm going to read through a lot of this stuff. Habakkuk 2, starting at about 5. They also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth up to him all people. So this man goes around the world, put garrisons, and claim lands in the name of democracy or whatever the case it might be. You hear what he said. Told the people that's over there, don't go back into that area. We go own it. We gonna come back. We gonna come over there. We gonna clean up the mines. We're gonna erect the buildings, and then we're going to start building it up for us. So you had these people since 1948 warring over this land that doesn't belong to either one of them. And now DJ Trump saying he gonna come in and clear the land, and he's a real estate tycoon. So believe he's talking about coming over there and able to build some shit. Like I said, I told y'all in a sit down a little earlier this year with a couple weeks ago with Asha here that this man is an opportunist, and so if he can see an opportunity where he can come in and gangster a whole shitload of land, be able to build on it, oh, he will do it, and not blink an eye doing it. Okay, so let me go. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay. And like I said, Trump has bankrupt to the tune of $8.864 billion. Okay, so this man has no problem, letting people pick up his tab while he walk away with the lion's portion of whatever spoils he done got. Okay. Let me see. Where am I going to go to now? Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. So he don't understand with him doing all these things, that he's setting himself up for the Isaiah, which I'm getting ready to pull up. Okay, he's setting, the Lord is setting him. He ain't setting himself up. The Lord is setting him up for Isaiah the 14th chapter to come to pass. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein. Woe unto him that coveteth an evil covenants to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. That he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. Okay? Verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establishes a city by iniquity. So he establishes this whole document, this whole democracy on fucking lies and deceit. Okay. First, I'm gonna jump down to 15. Okay. Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink. And what is that drink? This false doctrine. As it says, Babylon with the golden cup has made the nations drunken with her philosophies and with her fucking bullshit. That put aside bottle to him. Okay, told him this is the way to go, to laden you with thick clay, for this, that, and other. We gonna do it on credit, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness. And who's the nakedness that he really wants to look upon? That of Israel. Okay? Stripped him down of his heritage, took his language, took their language and this, that, and the other, and had them naked, where they couldn't even call on their power. So he stripped them down and made them naked, and beating us and flogging us and all these other kinds of things. He made us naked, but we couldn't call on our power, so we was never able to regain our power until the Lord saw the Spirit, and it was time to open it up to peacekeepers and then Ababirans and all these other kinds of things. Then he did what he did with King Marsha and all them, and now it trickled down to the apostles and elders, and that trickled down to us. And we come out here and we teach it, you know. Okay. Like I said, I was going to go to Isaiah, the 14th chapter, because this man thinks that he's supposed to be able to do this and get away with it, and nobody's going to hold him accountable. So we're going to go 14, start at about 9. Isaiah 14 and 9. Hell from beneath has moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirs up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth, and have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nation. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? So see, this man that did all these things because he had that power. Look at Trump over there talking about how he gonna call shots and this, that, and other. Well, like I said, somebody had a real radical movement and a pocket nuke. They could have smoked him while he was there. They could have. They could have popped a dirty bomb, and it would have been sufficient enough to at least take him off the planet. But they didn't do that because that's not Yahweh's plan. Yahweh's plan is to let this Edomite think he done got to the apex of his fucking conquest, and then smoke him and take him out. Okay. Okay. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Because now everybody's got nuclear weapons, so nobody has to be afraid of that. Okay. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vials of worms is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? How's he cut down? Because all his lies and shit is being talked about and exposed and broken down and told what he said and what he didn't do and all these things. So his word, if you thought they was making fun of him basically in the movies, saying that he spoke with a forked tongue, he's a flat out liar, and everybody knows it now. Okay, verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mountain of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down the hill to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider, saying, is this the man? So it went from Lucifer to this is the man. So this is a nation of people that was granted these characteristics to be in the thing of the wicked upon the earth. It says when Alexander, as a matter of fact, let me get that. First Maccabees real quick. Everybody know Alexander the Great is. And it happened after that Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, the king of the Persians and the Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece, the first Edomite, and made many wars and won many long strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up. And he gathered a mighty strong host, that's an army, and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him. And after these he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, his four people that he grew up with, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years, then he died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So these four Edomites put on these crowns, and evils was multiplied in the earth. So this is Edomites. This is the Edomite history that he don't want to talk about. So now let's go back here to where we was at. So Isaiah the 14th chapter again. Isaiah the 14th chapter again. And now we go to about 12. I'll go further down than that. Okay, 16. They that see thee shall never look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms? Okay, so is this the man? So we started up here with it being Lucifer, who y'all would call the devil or whatever, which just means light bearer. Okay, and Lucifer bears the light on the left-hand side, whereas the Israelites, the elect, bear the light of Yahweh Shah on the right-hand side. Okay, so now, let's go to Zechariah. Let's go to Zechariah 9 and 6. Trump said, what he gonna do? What? He gonna be what? Let's go here. Zechariah 9 and 5. Ascalon shall see it and fear. Gaza shall see it and be sorrowful. And Ekron, for her expectation, shall be ashamed. And a king shall perish from Gaza, and Ascalon shall not be inhabited. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod and will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So none of those people have got legal claim to that land according to the Lord. Now, people on earth do what they want to do, but when the Lord sends his son, Yahweh Shai, to come back and set it right, those people that are there are not going to be the people that are meant to be there. They're not going to get a chance to keep that land and just do what they think they're going to want to do forever, ever, ever, ever. Okay? Let me go and pull one more scripture. Amos 1 and 8. Amos 1 and 8. And I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod. So look up a map, catch the old map, and you'll see that all that stuff that you call Jerusalem and Tel Aviv and all that, them JOOs are not the people that's supposed to be there. Okay? I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod and him that holds the scepter from Ashkelon, and I will turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish. Thus says the Lord. Okay? I will cut off the inhabitant of Ashdod and him that holds the scepter from Ashkelon. And when you go look at those, especially in older maps or whatever it might be, you can see what towns those are and what people are over there. I think even to this day it might be still Jerusalem and those people. So those JOOs are not the people of the Bible. So it is what it is. So hey, this man thinks he's going to get a chance to rule like that, but there's no way it's going to happen according to scriptures. So with that, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash again. All power and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, elder bishops out of Connecticut, double honors. So hopefully, I hope this is edifying for Aqua, if you're in the truth of listen, sincerely, chance keep doing so. For the hopefully, a hearty shalom, and for the rest of the world, above all.